and VoiD being able to pull off some really nasty stuff. Just Ness's massive amount of kill power, if you can just set it up, get the opponent right in his face, you can get a back throw or an up air, he can close out stocks like that. And that's really, like, that's the struggle for Sheik, that Sheik mains still have to find. But if you have a killing machine, it solves that problem.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go ahead and go into game one here on Smashville for this winners finals. And already I love the scene to Lucina. Some solid work. I love that opener that Nairo went. Just straight off went with the dancing blade. A lot of people expect either going for a dash grab or attack. So that's why you saw the kind of went to a shield, then went for kind of already pre-determined that he's going to go for a spot dodge there. So beautiful call by Nairo, man. And then hopefully that sets the tone for this game one. And
it's also a nice option because going for grabs in a doubles context is, again, so risky because when you do the grab, it's essentially the teammate says, okay, in X amount of frames, he's going to be vulnerable. You're telegraphing your, weakness.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Nairo's going to get the first kill on VoiD. A good play. He got a landing back air, close out the stock. And that's going to be something that's going to be really great for him because, of course, he's going to have these disjoints going on with this Lucina. So that's going to make it really important for him to kind of dictate the kind of pacing and the stage position that you're going to see for the most part going on throughout this game.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know what happened to ZeRo there. He just didn't make it back.
His life was lost. That's what I saw.
Sometimes you just get ejected from the flight, and life goes on.
Yeah, Riacom did. These guys. That was a good string right there. VoiD, these guys are going to chain together. And that's kind of the main thing you're going to look for a doubles format, right? You're going to look for them to actually just play that pinball back and forth, retain that damage, and eventually hopefully get a kill out of it.
Or, I mean, at the very least, being able to convert 70% off of a single neutral win, that is huge. Like, in singles, that's, like, unheard of for most characters.
But in doubles, anything is possible, man. So I feel for the most part what we've been seeing from the green team, they've been really dictating like this whole stage for the most part. Seems like they've been playing pretty solidly around each other. They're not really getting caught up in these like really huge trade positions. And again, Nairo's been able to kind of be at the forefront, just being really aggressive and being able to destroy the hitboxes and make it really, really hard for Sheik or Ness to do anything about.
Yeah, and I've noticed in the meantime, ZeRo's just keeping very conservative, having shield up almost the entire time, waiting for moments where Nairo might need backup, and then he jumps in with an aerial.
That's just the beauty of ZeRo, man. Like this guy, yeah, he's just defensive mastermind. And time and time again, I hear people, when they talk about defensive mastermind, they look at the Buzz. And the Buzz obviously is very stellar at defense. But ZeRo, without a doubt, man, best defensive player in my opinion.
It really, I mean, that's how like the ledge play kind of works. And in a way, a good pressure game is also a good defense game, right? Because you're just preventing the advancement of the opponent to center stage again.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, good save there from Nairo. He's going to go back and still kind of maintain this edge guard on Nakat.
Oh, tries to interrupt with a banana, but it gets planked out by the down throw.
Yeah, it did absolutely nothing. He threw it at the back of his head. He did not care. Ooh, okay, good smash, yeah. The stock, right back, yes sir.
Oh, catching the air dodge, big from VoiD, but he still has to find a way. If he can find a way to close out Nairo's stock, he can get himself in a nice 1v1 situation, but I imagine Nairo's main priority is just going to be stay alive.
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you can see him, he's kind of playing that defensive position. This is usually what you see traditionally, right? Of course, anyone's going to have the higher percentage. You just kind of stay back, and they look for the secondary option. Come out from opponent. Punish? Yeah. Oh, doesn't get that landing there.
VoiD, yeah, going all in on Nairo, trying to find desperately an up air or a bouncing fish to close it out, but the banana too, covering just in case his spacing was slightly off. ZeRo being so optimal.
Man, option coverage.
It's so beautiful to see at the top level play. Like, it's just like these are people who do this for a living. So you get to see just experts of craft who have just like thought about scenarios far, far deeper than your, normal player.
Right. No, absolutely, absolutely. Really love the great option coverage there from both players to close that one out. Of course, like you said, we saw ZeRo actually put down that banana on that moving platform. VoiD really didn't have any options because they already recognized that he had already lost his bouncing fish. So he hadn't landed yet. He needed to do something to recover. And then, of course, getting with that down smash. And then VoiD tries again, rinse and repeat, gets him with the back air to close out the stock. So that's a very, very clean game one going out there for TSM ZeRo and, of course, NRG Nairo.
Now, this is going to be a best of 5, right? So there will be a little bit of time for like adaptation and such from team counter logic.
Yeah.
But I am curious whether or not, I think they normally do just stick straight Ness and Sheik, right?
Yeah. I think for the most part, I mean, obviously these two do have some solid secondaries as well, so we could see those come out, but I think against a team of this caliber, they're going to run with the tried and true, so. Yeah, I love that saving. Good job right there from ZeRo. Just come in, just break that stuff up. And that's the main thing, right? In a doubles format, you can combo all day if you want, but as long as you have a teammate there who's aware, they should be able to break those things up and get you in a good place.
You can't really get buckets of damage by yourself. Like, you get it in a ping pong situation where you're able to work together to keep their teammate out of the range of being saved.
Yeah.
But other than that, you go for 2 pieces if you're just by yourself.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, no, that's not going to be a punish there. Kind of miscue there from Team CLG. Still in a good place. Potentially can take the stock from Nairo. No. Oh my gosh. that could have been a life.
I like how it was like the other side of the Smashville platform where we both held our breath anyway.
That's the pressure, man. Oh, man. But nonetheless, VoiD was able to clean that up. So good call right here. Get a back air and a bouncing fish, close the stock.
Nairo just hanging by the ledge, trying to keep Nakat out of the way so ZeRo can keep up these landing traps.
Yeah. All right. Is Nakat going to recover here? Oh, no, he won't.
I think he recognized, yeah, way too far away, just opted to kill himself instead.
Yeah. But nonetheless, I mean, these guys are doing really, really well, despite those 2 quick losses of stocks that we just saw right now. We're looking at 4 stocks of 3 right now in favor of Team CLG, so this is definitely boding well. Love the adjustments we're seeing from them. Gotcha, yeah. Good forward throw there from Nakat. Get him off stage. Of course, with that PK Thunder out to catch that double jump into side B, that's obviously going to be a typical option you're going to see from a Diddy Kong, right? To come back fairly safely.
Once again, an edge guarding situation for Nairo against Nakat. Does not able to capitalize on it to end the stock. Oh, ZeRo. Okay, yeah, not quite enough percent.
Not yet. Let's see. Nairo trying to clean up shop here. A B? No, not going to work. Wow, he just tossed it to the curb. Yeah.
Oh, and ZeRo's still alive, so it doesn't even end up being a stock for a stock.
Yeah. Oh, no.
It's
okay,
still,
stock. There we go.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's still blue team favor very slightly. ZeRo sitting on a very bloody stock right now.
I remember just what we were talking about before, man. This guy, that doesn't matter. Never mind. It's like moving platform.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really do a defense game if you're too busy being comboed.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Oh, grabs the wrong person. That would have been a nice setup if he could grab Nairo.
Yeah.
Force that PK Thunder, too.
Okay, yep. Good ping pong. I love that. Bouncing fish, get him off stage. What's the play?
Grenade, interesting.
That's cute. I like that.
Oh, wow. Trying to catch at the very moment when the back throw releases.
Yeah. Very common in combo. You'll see these guys go for it over and over. Try to get that sweet spot, diamond cutter, but we're able to get it there. Okay, up throw.
At the very least, waste enough time for Nakat find his way back to the stage, and there we go.
Yep, needle, yeah, right in the face. Acupuncture, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's just giving Nakat a little bit of acupuncture. He's like, okay, we need to de-stress.
Yeah, man.
We got a long set ahead of us.
Yeah, got to detox, man.
Yeah.
only game 2. You got to relax.
Oh, man.
Have you seen that headband? That headband that he has on is actually CLG. This is CLG on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just assumed he was just shouting out the origin of his tag.
Yeah.
Which is
I just thought he was a clown, but he told me, I was talking to him earlier on, he told me, he's like, yeah, man. I saw CLG. I was like, okay. That's nice. I like that. I respect that, man. I respect that. He came out to play. He's serious. He's in focus mode. And, I mean, we're looking at a tie game right now.
I have to wonder, did CLG make that headband because Nakat asked, or did they happen to already have it? And he's like, oh, this is perfectly my style.
That is actually a great question.
Because like I know, like, you know, Cloud9, they make like a tank top for Mango because
right.
like that's what he always wears and stuff.
Exactly.
You see that a lot from sponsors.
Sure.
So I would honestly believe it if they made it just because Nakat is, you know, Naruto, aka Tyrell, I believe.
Yes, that is absolutely it. Exposed to the world. All right, we're going to go into game 3 here on Final Destination, and let's see what we're going to see coming out from Team NRG and TSM ZeRo. I mean, right now, we saw before that Team CLG was actually able to make the proper adjustments there and just played a lot more proficient. They're a lot more like kind of clear on what combos and what kind of designated roles they had, and obviously that's going to be super important playing doubles. So let's see if we're going to see any difference from Nairo and ZeRo that can actually kind of cause a ruckus in their team dynamic and take on this game.
Honestly, I'm actually pretty surprised that ZeRo and Nairo didn't opt for character counter picks. I usually see that pretty often when they drop games. Like Nairo will switch to ZSS or ZeRo will try out his Lucina, that sort of thing. Oh, wow. Nairo just, I guess, lost his second jump, was not aware of it, couldn't make it back to stage.
Yeah. Yeah, that was super unfortunate. See, all right, so these guys kind of control this ledge here. The VoiD's going to sneak back on the center stage. Turn pressure zone, no, up tilt. Wave this man away.
They both have lethal up tilts.
Yeah.
Honestly, not bad to have against a team of Ness and Sheik who are going to love jumping around throwing aerials.
Oh, yeah, not bad at all, man. You want to have those clean anti-airs. Okay. With a trade. Oh, dips low, drop zone.
ZeRo trying to find the right time to come in and interfere with that edge guard, but Nairo eating a whole bunch of damage during it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think we're going to go back in the center stage here. No. It's like Team CLG trying to push.
Nakat just still making that space where they can keep pressuring Nairo 2v1.
Yeah.
And it ends up killing ZeRo too, so
yeah.
double good.
Yeah, 2 for 2.
Oh, that is dead.
No, yeah, you're gone.
This is looking pretty tough for Green Team right now. Actually, no, this is actually close to even. Never mind. ZeRo, I didn't realize, still is fully health on 2 stocks.
Yeah, because, I mean, of course, at the end of the day, it's all about stocks when you lost. But in this game, especially in the doubles format, you can see these stocks drop super quickly, especially at the percents they're at. So this could be a very, very clean takeaway for a Green Team. They're able to continue that trend right there.
Yeah, essentially, if for example, if Nakat gets grabbed by either of them, it's just the easy confirm into either of their up airs.
Yeah. And VoiD is taking a lot of damage already on this early stock. See, no bouncing fish. Good save by Nakat. He's going to hit him away, trying to hit stage, hold down the fort himself.
Right now, they're both doing a great job keeping the edge guard going.
Okay.
Okay, it's a trade,
yeah,
but
it's a trade.
This ends up evening up the game completely.
Yeah. Yeah, we're on a clean playing field, and this is going to be a big one. I mean, of course, this is game 3, and that's the game you really want to take. You want to be the one at a match where you just have one more to go.
It gives you that little bit of extra cushion and puts you at that sort of counter pick advantage, where at the end of the day.
Oh, there's one. Okay, let's see what CLG can do.
Oh, I like that attempt for option coverage there.
Yeah. That was almost scary. And ZeRo was actually able to combo off that PK Thunder 2 or PK Thunder 1. Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Wow. Okay. Yo, go deep.
Going so deep, just perfectly calling out, oh, you want a rocket barrel now.
Yeah, man.
I got it.
Yeah.
Because, like, the rocket barrels came out, like, mid-bouncing fish. That was absolutely a read.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that was definitely a call, man. 20,000 leagues, man. That was wow. Yeah, good stuff by VoiD. The closeout went out, and these guys are going to go up 2-1. What do you feel that ZeRo and Nairo are going to have to do in order to actually even this out, or just potentially take the set completely?
I've noticed a lot of what Blue Team was doing, especially that game, was just a ton of ledge pressure on Nairo. Like, 2 of his stocks were lost to essentially gimps.
Yeah.
Right? He wasn't straight out kill one of them. He was stage spiked, and the other one, he lost his double jump. Have to find a way to keep Nairo off of that recovering pressure position, and maybe that requires a character switch to someone with better recovery tools, or just more awareness on ZeRo's end to be willing to interfere, you know, sooner than maybe would be absolutely comfortably and optimally.
All right, I think they might agree with you too. We'll see. We're seeing a switch here.
Yeah, ZeRo Suit would definitely have a lot better tools for coming back than Lucina would.
Yeah, I think that they kind of went to just forfeit the disjointed pressure that they're able to maintain with Lucina. NBL like said, like, okay, you can recover. I think you're going to do damage anyways. Our combo game is really solid. So, and obviously they're going to have a great counter pick in the form of Battlefield. So I think this is a good look for them. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, it's interesting how rarely they start with ZeRo Suit and Diddy, but whenever they end up falling back on this composition, it pays off for them really big. It's interesting they don't just lead with it to begin with.
Yeah, I wonder if it's one of those things where it's just they want to kind of hold out and then just go ham really quick and just take these 2 quick games. They don't know what happened to them, and all of a sudden they're like, all right, well, I'm sitting in grands. Like, you know, that seems to be their game plan, and like you said, it's something that's been really effective for them. They've been a very strong team.
I almost want to say it's like they're ooh, that was nice.
Yeah.
What a great conversion.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Spending the first few games with an alternate team to download and then
Yeah.
going to their full pressure immediately.
Yeah. That works like a charm. See? Good coverage right there. Nairo, just edge pressure. See,
So
back air, yeah, you're
crazy.
gone, dude.
Yeah, and with Lucina, he wouldn't have that flexibility to be in all those different places at once and pressure so many different angles because of the different air movement.
Yeah. Oh, man. And that's just like, oh, I love Nairo's movement on the stage. It is so ridiculous every time. And it's great, too, because when you have really good movement in teams, that means like you can just fight on two fronts. You know, and that's super major. So if anyone goes into this 1v1 situation, you can just go back and forth there and then get early team combos and then go right back, fight the other opponent.
Yeah, in doubles, just having a player existing in an area does a huge amount of mental pressure for the opponents.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah, he's
no!
dead. Wow, yeah. Poor misclick there. Pressure, good jab from Nairo. These guys are taking the stage control.
Right now, Nakat doing a bit more damage on Nairo. Gets interrupted by ZeRo, though. And then ZeRo interrupted really by just standing there, right? Nakat immediately just said, okay, hold on. I'm not going to give you a free punish.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, man, sometimes just standing there, just your presence alone, you do just enough. Wow. Turn around, just double fist this man in the face. I like that.
It's an interesting option from Diddy because it can actually like catch spot dodge really well because there's the two hits and they're spaced out really awkwardly.
Okay. Misclicks. Yeah. Back throw. That's not going to kill, though. Both members off stage.
Nairo able to make it back unopposed.
And there's definitely a kind of scramble situation right now. Oh, yeah, you're dead.
Oh, man. Yeah, you notice ZeRo was in an awkward situation between VoiD and Nakat where like he was landing down tilts and things that in a singles context would be absolute free stock for Diddy, but because VoiD is right there, he's not able to really get anything. But now that VoiD's on the other side, now he's able to do what he does best.
Yeah, absolutely. Now he's going to play this ledge game. Yep.
Yeah, and then all Nairo is doing is just trying to pressure VoiD to stay away. VoiD managing to break through, though.
Yeah. Let's play You Don't Return. Oh, beautiful play right there from Nairo. Let's play the stock on VoiD. Look at current teams. We have 2 stocks in red team, 3 stocks in blue. Team in CLG. Moving forward very well.
Full rage and S, very scary stuff, actually.
Yeah, don't stand next to this man.
Okay, good. That angry child just chilled a little bit.
Yeah, right.
We're doing okay.
Yeah. Good coverage. Good save attempt from ZeRo. Our red team's kind of on the ropes here.
Oh.
Oh, man.
I was so scared for ZeRo because I saw that misinput.
I thought that B reverse needle. Oh,
no! Ah, the sort of thing I hate to see happen.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, gosh.
Everybody knew he was dead.
You are dead. Oh, man.
I mean, that game was looking really even up until that, misinput from VoiD right off stage, getting a grenade, just immediately falling to his death. And now that they have their counter pick of choice as well, and having that sort of knowledge, I think as a player, if you stay positive and like, because getting an SD could tilt you and just saying like, oh my god, we threw that away.
Yeah.
Or you could say, they only won because I gave it to them. They only won because I SD'd. And you can just stay really positive saying, I have this whole match of data now and a stage of our choice. Like, we can totally seal up this game 5.
Yeah, it's all a battle of perspectives, man. We'll see what they're able to do here. If he's able to kind of focus in, Nairo, or Nakat rather, kind of looking down. He's trying to make sure he's focused, getting ready for this game 5, man.
I mean, that headband, it's doing its work, man.
Yeah, dude.
He looks super determined right now.
The hero, man. The hero of the main story.
I actually, like, I really hope he does fantastic this weekend because I want to see him just wear that to every, like, major, super major
just
event
from now on.
Yeah.
Every time. Oh, let's do
it will be his version of the ZeRo scarf. Is just like, uh-oh, he put on the headband.
Yeah.
It's the cat activating his X Factor.
Yo, activated, yeah. He's motivated. Oh, man. That would definitely be a good life.
Well, I'm always a fan of those like theatricality things in competitive games. Like I love Captain Zach's dances after beating people and stuff. And I'd love to see more just like personal flair stuff of Smashers. So
yeah, I mean these are the people that you watch daily. You're watching them play. You see how they mature as players. But of course, you want to see all their personality. You want to see, you know, what are these guys doing? You know, when the game's off, right?
Yeah.
And it's always a nice thing to see. Always nice to see things that keep them motivated because it inspires other people too. Whether or not you're trying to just level up in life in general, or you're trying to, be one of the best Smash players ever. Yeah,
yeah. It's interesting how a lot of the aspects of a good competitive mindset, they're just aspects for a mindset for anything, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's just how you improve. There really is just that iterative process that you do for everything.
Yeah.
And composition is no different. Like these guys have all gone 0-2 at some point in their lives. I feel confident in saying that, but that was so early in their career, and they've iterated past that. Yeah. And it's just keeping that positive mindset of just having your passion inside the game, whichever way it is, and using that to motivate you, using the drive to be the best, to be here right now at CEO Dreamland, sitting here in Winners Finals, Game 5. I mean, everybody started somewhere. It's always kind of humbling to see that, and you always get that sense when you like actually talk to like a top player, right? There's no sense of like, oh, I am a god among men because I'm really good at this children's party game. Yeah. There's like, no, they're really cool and chill.
Right. No, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, that's why it's great to come out to these events, man. Hopefully, if you guys are in the area, I hope that you are actually in the building.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a damn thing.
That would be shame. How could you miss the live-action replica of Wispy Woods on stage right now? They have AstroTurf on the stage.
That's kind of nice.
I know the players are going to know, but I hope they don't watch this stream yet. But the apple on Wispy's head right now, that's a real apple.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I want somebody to take a bite out of that.
Yes. When they win Grand Finals. All right, so Game 5, man. These guys are running into Smashville. Who's going to see who's going to get onto the Grand Final stage on the winner's side.
Right now, Red Team doing a ton of damage, almost taking that stock, too.
Yep, solid DI right there from VoiD. Gonna live another day. A little walk forward there. Fair, F tilt, fair. Just get him right off stage.
Oh, buffer shield saves Nairo's life.
Wow! Beautiful catch. I love that.
Pretty good position for Red Team right now. Not quite in a comfortable kill confirm range for Blue. And right now they're just kind of staying split up.
Yeah, and they're okay with that. And this is going to be scary because Nairo is building up a bit of rage here. So these are both characters who are light enough where if they do get caught up in a strong string, whether they're systems of ZeRo or just Nairo getting a good read on them, that could be a life.
That is Nairo's life right there, and then ZeRo, so
right back.
Crisis averted for Blue Team.
Absolutely, good play, and you have to do that. That's something that's really, really important when you're looking at doubles format, being able to mitigate that rage. Okay, good interruption from Nakat. Sure, VoiD is safe. Can he punish here? Nope.
Red Team holding onto the stage control still.
Yeah, I just feel like these guys have been center stage for the majority of what we've seen in this game. And obviously, in a doubles format, that goes into chances of you actually being able to win. So we need to see CLG right now play a bit better, get some coverage out here. Get these players, this guy's out. My God. I can't even talk about that. Ridiculous. What was that?
It was so funny because they planted on the screen so it looked like they were holding hands.
Yeah. I was like,
Sheik and Diddy, best friends forever.
Yeah. Friends to the end, man. Top tier for life, dude.
Let's go back to 1.0 is what they're thinking.
Start from the top, man. Oh, my goodness. See a good back throw there from ZeRo. Wait. Continue on ledge traps.
Oh, wow. Second hit not connecting. Very risky to go for a throw. Again, right in front of VoiD.
Yeah. Wow, okay.
We got ourselves... Oh, ZeRo opting not to take the stock.
Wow,
interesting
really?
decision.
Oh, now, I know I've seen Nairo in certain situations like this just be like, hey, I'm going to take it. Don't take it. I've heard him say that before, so could be one of these situations. We'll see. Oh, good tag.
Wow.
But you're dead, though.
He's gotta find a way. I mean, Nairo, we've seen him pull victory from the jaws of defeat many, many times in singles.
Yeah, we definitely have.
It's usually against VoiD, too, so it's...
Yeah. That being said, I mean, we're looking at just the team composition from CLG. They've been really pretty on point with their team combos, so I think that's going to be a hard one. It can be possible, but it's going to be a hard one. Okay, good catch from their dodge. Yep, right back.
Right now, neither of them committing at all on the edge guard, just using projectiles purely for pressure right now.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a good catch from Nairo. Oh, bouncing fish. That's your life. And that will be the end of Winners Finals.
Team CLG taking it 3-2. Pretty convincingly for that last game, honestly. Both of those last two stocks were pretty healthy in terms of health, in terms of percentage.
Yeah.
I don't know what I think about the ultimate decision. I understand when you're at a team at this high of a level, you have absolute confidence in your teammate when they say, like, I got this, but having just one character versus two, it's such a scary thing. Even if you do have essentially two stocks to their each one,
yeah,
it turns sour very fast.
No, absolutely.
But they're still in it. They're still in losers. Going to be waiting in losers finals. Right now, we've got losers semis coming up, which is going to be Mekos and Mr. E. Lucas and Marth going against Captain Zach and Tweak.